But first, the shocking hostage crisis that shook the Australian city of Sydney. The situation has ended, though not without the loss of life. As Australians come to grips with the 16-hour ordeal, authorities try to piece together exactly what happened in those final moments. Eunice Kim reports.
A barrage of gunfire in the early hours of Tuesday, shortly after 2 a.m. Heavily armed officers stormed the Lindt Chocolate Cafe in Sydney's business centre to free the terrified hostages held by an Islamic State sympathizer.
We have accounted for, at this stage, 17 hostages. That includes the 5 that escaped yesterday and a number that have been caught up with, some with traumatic injuries, some with medical conditions.
A Korean-Australian college student working at the shop in Martin Place was one of those who managed to escape. 2 others met different fates. 34-year-old cafe manager Tori Johnson and 38-year-old mother of 3, Katrina Dawson, were pronounced dead at the hospital. With the 16-hour standoff now behind them, Australians are trying to go on with their lives, still very much in mourning.
It's absolutely devastating that could happen, and that just anyone going about their business, going to get a coffee in the morning, and to have something so tragic and horrible happen to them and the families and extended families is just horrific.
So I think everyone's just in shock and just trying to come to grips with it and try to understand, but it's just too difficult to understand.
Authorities are now inspecting the crime scene and promising a thorough investigation.
There are a lot of people for them to interview, and a lot of people are very tired at the moment. A lot of people are very emotional. We have to consider people's health and their welfare and their mental health at the moment. So this will take time for us to gather all the information so that we can piece together bit by bit exactly what happened.
They'll also have to answer how the gunman, the 50-year-old self-styled cleric Man Haron Monis, with a history of violence and mental health issues, was allowed to walk into the chocolate cafe that fateful Monday morning. Eunice Kim, Arirang News.